Yo, what's going on? This your boy DJ Anonymous with Sports Biz and Music, the podcast. This is episode 4. I got a special guest. I got my homegirl Sheeeves in the building.
Hey, what's up, DJ Anonymous?
Long time no see, man.
Long time no see. It's been a minute. Yeah.
How long it's been? About like 2 years? 2 or 3 years?
The Art Central? Oh, it's 3 years. 3 years, yeah.
Yeah, about 3 years, yeah, man. But introduce the people. Tell the people about yourself.
I'm Sheeeves. I'm 28 years old. I'm from Miami, Florida. Born and raised in Overtown. Artist of 23 years. Tattoo artist of 4 years. My actual passion is in fashion design. Mm-hmm. I model, do hair, I do makeup. I got an eye for photography. Mm-hmm. I love doing murals. I love body painting. I sculpt. Mm-hmm. I do a lot. I'm trying to see. I feel like I'm missing something, but I do a lot under the umbrella of art because I'm an expressionist. I see myself as an expressionist. I don't like to label myself as an artist because even now, art nowadays, like everybody's an artist. It's cool and whatnot, but people are really like forcing it down other people's throat that they're artists and like, yeah, I wanna just stay away from that stuff. I see myself as an expressionist, as a creative, but I'm really an expressionist. I express myself in like a lot of art mediums. So it's not just literally visual art. So if I was just a visual artist, I would be like, okay, I'm an artist.
What made you get into art, like when you was younger?
Literally, it started like this. I was in kindergarten, and I had to draw this book cover. Well, I didn't have to, but I ended up drawing a book cover exactly, and it was like a little chicken coop, and with a chicken in front. But then my kindergarten teacher kept it, and then like my art teacher kept not my art teacher, but my like first and second grade teachers, they kept my work like over a span of time, and they showed my mom and suggested that my mom have me audition for this magnet school called South Miami Elementary. So I auditioned for that. I was the last one to finish, but I was the first one to get accepted because like I was just taking my time on the whole submission. My mom was like, my mom's waiting outside with all the other parents, she's like, well, what happened to my child? Like, why she's not out yet? And they're like, she's good, she's just taking her time, because I had to draw something from memory, but I was just finessing, taking my time, like, oh, I remember this. But they were like, she already got in. We don't even have to send you a letter or anything. She got in. It's like, all right, cool. That's dope.
So that's how everything started.
Yeah, and while I was in magnet school, like because it was a magnet school, they had the branches of drama, ballet, chorus, and visual art, and I was interested in all. But when I got to the drama department, I was shy, so I couldn't do that. Got to the ballet, I'm from the hood. I'm used to booty shaking. I see skipping and hopping across the room like this is weird to me. At the chorus, I can actually sing too. I'm like musically inclined as well. So I get the chorus, I'm like, yeah, we don't do this in the hood. Like I'm a girl from the hood going to school way out in South Miami, and I'm exposed to all this new stuff. And they're singing like they're in opera class or something, like that's not for me. The only thing where it felt effortless was art, and I got to really just be myself, express myself. I mean, with the idea of concepts and like homework and stuff, but I got to really be myself.
Did you have like a specific favorite artist growing up?
I like Frida Kahlo. I was exposed to Frida Kahlo in 3rd grade. Like that was the first artist they showed us. Frida Kahlo. She was really cool. She was really into florals, and just her story in a sense it just captivated me at such a young age. We had to do a project based on like one of her pieces, and I did like this piece for like monkeys coming after me. Because she had really cool backgrounds in her art, and we did portraits a lot. So I had a portrait of me in like my corduroy outfit with my corduroy beret, and I had like 3 monkeys like trying to grab my beret. It was so dope. So dope. Like, yeah, my old art was dope. At 3rd grade, I wish I had all my art from when I was younger, but a lot of it got destroyed. So
so they got destroyed. Like how like it just went away, hurricane, something like that.
Nah, like family.
Okay.
Family, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you in the 3rd grade now. So years from there, like high school, what was that next? Like, cause I started DJing at 15 years old, so like I was playing with music, like speeding it up and slowing it down and stuff like that. Then when I got like probably like late high school, I started doing the mixtapes and stuff like that. So when did you start noticing that your art started involving more?
I'll just say I was already I had the innate ability to draw. Just by going to magnet school, they showed me like skills here and there. Like I learned technical skills, like what stippling was. Like I would do it, but I wouldn't know what it was called, that type of thing. But like it's literally drawing with dots, but creating shade gradients with dots. But I say I was really good at, in like 3rd, 4th grade. I was pretty good. Like they taught us how to paint water, so I had a really cool duck painting that I like donated to the school. I think they have it in a museum when they ended up making a museum attached to the school. But yeah, like I was painting really well at the age of like 8, 9. But it just got better with age. But I feel like even then I was really good. I feel like my pieces then were really cool, and I wasn't even creative. I used to just be able to draw what I can see. I say I began being creative after high school. Like even in high school, I wouldn't necessarily say I was creative. We did a lot of still life. So still life is when you have like a cluster of things on a table and you have to draw it. Or we drew people a lot, and yeah, that's mainly what I drew a lot. I drew people and still lives, and like I really barely had any creativity. And when I did, it was within my signature swirl design. I just put it in the background because I got lazy with drawing landscapes and stuff. After doing foundation art for that long of time, I just ended up filling my backgrounds with my swirls. I was like, oh, this is easy. This is effortless. I can do this all day. But yeah, and even with foundation art, like I auditioned for 2 schools for high school, New World and Dash. I didn't get into New World because
New World's a good school.
Yeah, New World's a good school. Honestly, literally everybody that goes to like South Miami Middle, they go straight to New World, and that was supposed to be my destiny. But I was introduced to Dash, and I had a passion for fashion at the time because I was skinny, tall, clothes barely fit me like I wanted it to. So I was like, man, this is how I really want my clothes to look. This is how I really want my clothes to fit. So I used to like draw clothes when I was younger.
So when you went to high school, that's when you started being more into fashion.
Yeah, because I mean I was into it before. Like my friend even made a song. We was like 13 on the bus. She made a song called Shiva Fat. Cause like she saw my stuff like reminiscent to like Baby Fat, but like I had like cooler swag to mine. But like I designed little shoes and stuff, and then I had one little sketch pad when we took a field trip to Dash. I was so excited because it was fashion. But I got bored of foundation art, like drawing still lives for 6 years gets boring. You want something new. Drawing still lives and people for that long, like I love drawing people above all things because not every person look the same, not even twins. So I'm like, all right, that's cool, but fashion was where it was at for me. So with that, I literally went to the class. I wanted to do that and industrial design, but with industrial design, I didn't really care that much to design cars. I like shoes, design the shoe aspect, but technology and cars wasn't really my thing. So I just stuck with fashion design as my like major when I went to Dash. But I did do my art thizzle.
Where is Dash at? What
it's in Design District, like right next.
Oh, in Wynwood?
Yeah, no, actually Design District, like on 40th and Northeast 2nd Avenue.
I probably
you'll see a wavy gate.
Yeah.
It used to be a plaza.
Yeah.
It used to be a plaza, and they turned it into a school.
Yeah.
The student body was compiled of like 500 students.
Yeah, because I like Dash, but then I remember I passed through there. You know, like you see stuff, Miami, you see some things, then you be like, you start realizing like, oh, that's that place that someone was talking about.
Yeah.
But that's what's up. So you were saying that you was in fashion design and like cars. Like why cars?
Oh no, I wasn't into
you
cars.
Wasn't
like
cars.
I wanted to do industrial design, but industrial design had like cars, technology, and shoes.
Oh, so
I wanted to
in
design the shoes, but not really the cars and the technology.
So shoes is like why shoes?
It had more to do with apparel. Like it was closer to apparel to me. Like even when we had projects in fashion class and we would do like the project would be based around shoe design. That would be fun for me. I'm like, okay, it's cool. I get to like make a cool shoe out of like, inspired by fabric. So it was cool. Like I loved it. Like I literally did a lot in terms of design. Like I overachieved by like the instructor would ask us to, do one sketch, and I would throw like 15 in there. And like, okay, Sheeeves, chill. But I had fun. It was dope. Like,
so you was
I went in. I couldn't like condense all my ideas to be like, okay, I want this one idea. No, I was like, okay, this is the shortest amount I can give you. Like, this is what I can give you with all the ideas I had.
So you was the one that always had no problem just doing it.
Yeah, that was easy. Yeah, I loved it. It was dope. Yeah.
So I'm trying to go in like in order, because high school. What happened after high school? Like, what happened?
After high school, I ended up going to Miami-Dade. I had intentions of going to FIT, but it really wasn't my number one choice. I wanted to go to Parsons too, but I feel like I didn't fit there. Like, I mean, academically I did fit there, but I didn't feel I fit there. And I wanted to go to Central St. Martin's, but it was out of the country. So I more so stayed in Miami for my mom and for my grandparents, because they didn't want me to go to New York. And the schools I wanted to go to were in New York. But I ended up going to Dade, dropping out the first semester, skipping all of my classes. And while I'm skipping the classes, I'm like just going to the library, working on HTML. That was within the MySpace time. I was going in on HTML. Like HTML was fun. Like I love like making my website. Like I was making my website and stuff. So still, like after I did that, it was like I feel like I kind of digressed back on the day, because the classes at Dash were already prerequisites, so it was like at a higher standard. But I just felt like I dumbed myself down by going to Dade. So that's how I saw myself just dropping out easily. Yeah.
So after that, when did you because I met you at Art Central Miami. You selling, your art and things like that. What during that time, what day or year did you like figure out like I can sell my art? Like what?
I ended up like working a 9 to 5. I feel like I was always a part-time artist, because like even from a shit, I used to like sell Pokemon drawings for like 50 cents to my friends. But like I was always like trying to make my little hustle, but I didn't become a full-time artist. So you met me at Art Central actually, because before that I was working at like Urban Outfitters. It was literally the only place I can really be myself creatively. Like I have blue hair, like I could really be myself. I had the blue hair because of Urban Outfitters, because they had a sell on dye for like 50 cents.
Yeah, I remember that. Like you was like, when I first went to Art Central Miami, like you was like the one that was very different from everybody else. Everybody was different, but you was like, I don't know, like you was, I can't explain. Like you was just like yourself, pretty much. Like you didn't care, and I could just tell by the paintings and stuff like that. So it was like when I first seen you, when I first met you, I was like, I want to work with her one day. Like I don't know for what. Like maybe because since I'm in music and stuff, and I got my own businesses too, I was like, I may need her one day. Yeah. So now we on my podcast and stuff, but it's more for you to me and you like to connect, but also have like other people like see who you are, because you have a lot of people. Yeah. But like you want to have more people and stuff like that. Yeah. But like what
let me get started to it. I'm trying to answer the question. I worked at Urban Outfitters for like 3 years. I was a visual merch, and I stopped working there. And then after that, I was like working at a Japanese restaurant in Victoria's Secret at the same time.
Wow.
Had my car crash. Like I was like in a car crash with my car totaled, and I stopped working there. And then after that, I became a full-time artist at Art Central. Mula hit me up because she met me at Urban through her girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah, that's how
hold on. So how did you manage to do that? Because I have homeboys who work at restaurants, and working in a restaurant, that's one of the most like people understand like that's hard.
It is.
How did you manage to do?
Oh, I didn't do the art life when I was doing that. I was
no, like the Japanese and Victoria's Secret, because retail is hard too. Yeah. So how did you manage both?
Wow, I can't believe you noticed that. Wow, no, I mean it is hard.